Hell and the lake of fire. What is hell? Let's get right into it. Hell is translated from the Hebrew word Sheol. Sheol, H7585. According to Strong's lexicon, Sheol refers to the underworld, or abode of the dead in the Old Testament, essentially meaning the grave or place of no return. It is often translated as hell in English translations, but the concept in the Hebrew context is not necessarily a place of torment, but simply the realm of the deceased. According to the Book of Enoch, there are 4 such chambers, one chamber with a bright spring of water, where the righteous happily await the day of judgment, one in which the moderately moral can look forward to their own reward, one in which victims of murder wait for justice to be done, and one to punish the wicked, which prefigured the Jewish idea of Gehenna, a hell in which the wicked are tormented with fire. What we think of as hell in modern Christianity is the lowest pit of Sheol. This is where God was talking about in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 32 verse 22 KJV. For a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. The Bible talks about the lowest pit of hell as being a place of torment for the wicked and unbelieving, until Judgment Day. The story of the rich man and Lazarus takes place in Sheol. Luke 16 verses 19 to 26 KJV. There was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died, and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died, and was buried, and in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water, and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivedst thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. And beside all this, between us and you there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence. Mark 9 verses 43 to 50 KJV. And if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed, than having 2 hands to go into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. And if thy foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter halt into life, than having 2 feet to be cast into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched.